Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Mary Sky Rita video blog. I'm Mary Sky, also known as Krabby McCoffee. If you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and like button. If you're a comer backer, welcome. Sorry, my hair is kind of messy. I didn't get time to brush it. I've been on with Discord, spreadsheeting, and more, trying to multitask. But today's topics are going to be interesting, okay? I got a couple things to tell you. I've updated the preppers list yet again, but I have some announcements to make, okay? Something that I haven't even came into today, right? Okay, there's people out there in the world, all right? We're going to call them nameless people, just nameless. People you don't know, people you probably don't want to know, people that you want to know, but you don't know anything about them. And then you got me, who's teaching you the art of survival. Now, school is in session, so sit down, take a seat, grab a load off, grab a coffee. Coffee machine's right over there. You're good, right? So, for a lot of you out there, you guys are taking semi-lesson courses on prepping, okay? Fortunately, today, the topic that I want to talk to you about is kind of semi-disturbing, okay? Now, a lot of you sit there and you say, oh, but Rita, I want this, but Rita, I want that. Rita, I want this, Rita, I want that, right? Unfortunately, the problem is I want to tell you a story about prepping. Now, the preppers list, everyone asks me 10 questions all the time. Which scanner do I get? If you guys don't want to go through scanner list over scanner list, I can't keep making videos specifically in scanners, okay? Now, there is something I do want to share with you that's really interesting, okay? But we'll get to that later because I don't want to basically get sidetracked on today's topics, okay? Now, we all talk sometimes about old Higgy, old boy, right? So one of the preppers things I want to talk about today that's interesting is food supplies for the picky person, right? Now, you have that picky person in your life, all right? Picky person says, oh, I don't want to eat, right? Now, in the movie, the original Red Dawn, they were living on beans. Beans! Why were they running on beans? I'll tell you why. Because that's what they had. Soup ran out. They had to hunt for their meat and fish. They didn't show anything about fishing in Red Dawn, but you get the idea. We can hunt, we can fish, we can stay up here a long time. Fortunately, that's true, but only if you have the skill sets for fishing and hunting. You get those skill sets, you can survive. But then you got the non-hunters, right? Let's just talk about the non-hunters for me. You say, oh, what's the non-hunter? The non-hunters are people that don't know how to hunt. They kill an animal, and if they don't gut it and field dress in the time frame, maggots start to infest the bodies. And that's what happened with people hunting deer. You see, some people go off the grid and they think they know what they're doing, but they don't. Now, for fish example, you could have some problems. You can fish a lot. Fortunately, you can have special skin problems with filleting too many fish, so you got to be careful there too. But, you got these picky eaters, right? So we're going to talk about the picky eaters from there. We're talking about food shortages, food supplies, etc. By the way, this morning the market has changed their ads. Prime rib was on sale last week. Let's see what's going on, and I'll explain it as I go. So New York steaks on sale, pork chops on sale, flank steak, meatballs. I got some meatballs in the freezer I've been meaning to eat. Or did Chloe eat them? I don't remember. She's like, oh, I got you meatballs. I don't remember who got what, I think the meatballs were mine, but, I thought about frozen meatballs at the time. So, anyways, you got Signature Select breadcrumbs, potato chips, okay? $3.50 a bag for chips, right? Chunky soups, $3 a can. That's for a small can. 2 for $6. So, you got to looking at all these, and you got to ask yourself, how much are you willing to pay? Cream cheese, $4 of cream cheese, you see? This is where you got to look at the ads and ask yourself, how much are you willing to pay? I ain't willing to pay. So then you go to marketplace, right? All right, so marketplace ads probably the same. New York strips. Let's see, Apple sparkling water, tri-tip roast. $9 for generic cheese. That's expensive. 2 pounds of cheese. Sicilian soups. Yeah, they're changing up the soups a bit. Cheez-Its and Cheez-It snack crackers. Okay, so sliced bacon. Yeah, you can get sliced bacon, regular sliced bacon, Tillamook ice cream and ice cream sandwiches at $6.18. You guys are probably sitting there saying, go on. Okay, so if you look at all these ads, right, I just looked at 2 of them. Safeway just updated their ad this morning. But I can go through Safeway literally later, okay? I want to get to the point of our discussion here as a prepper. There's people out there that are going to be picky people, okay? Picky. So the other day I was talking to a woman, right? And she's like, I only eat Goya beans. And then it's refried beans, not any Goya beans. It's refried beans, okay? So, first of all, then they're talking about a bean I've never heard of, okay? Dehydrated beans, okay? I've never heard of, there is dehydrated everything, it seems. You just got to look for what you're looking for. Apparently you add water, boiling water, right? Well, I said, hypothetically, what if you don't have any boiling water? What if you have no boiling water? You have no access to access. See, sometimes you got to look at something like this, and wonder if it's brushable, and then if it isn't, you just go and, but thing is people say to me, how come you don't wash your hair every day and make it silky smooth? It's because we don't have all the shampoos and conditioners. So I have to order everything online, right? So then, because living where we are, we got a picky person who can't half the time remember what groceries you get, even with a pet grocery pad. Well, lately they've been falling to the T, but still, the other day I said I wanted Kanye or Dove. Your answer, you don't have it. Ugh. So what you're trying to do is pull out the hair balls and everything else, make your hair look pretty good, And people say to me, "Oh, Rita, your hair is gorgeous. You got gray hair." I always say, "Shut up. My hair is mine." So, a lot of you preppers out there have been sending me messages saying, So today's topic was simple: picky eaters. Okay. Let me give you a breakdown of society, okay? I'm going to break it down for you, okay? This is going to be a short video today, I think. Picture nuclear war happening faster than the banking collapse, okay? Picture this happens, escalation, right? 99% of you die. Why? Because you guys didn't prep. You think, oh, nuclear war won't happen, but it does. And then afterwards, you see the government sitting there saying, the government promises. The government wants the promise. The U.S. government says, oh, we want the end. So basically, let me put it this way. You got all these people, right? So basically, you got all these people, right? And, you got people turning around and they're like, all we want is to end this war, blah, 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 right? You can't end the war if you're funneling our money into the war. Look at this. It's an important path to victory. You know what? I'm going to tell you what I think, okay? I think Vladimir Putin's going to fucking kick everyone's ass. He's going to leave certain American cities alone, but I think he's going to go fucking kick everyone's ass because everyone deserves it, because it's a war we're not supposed to be in, you see. And this is escalating to possible nuclear war. You know. So they're like, Western tanks are going to break it in. Really, Western tanks? Germany and its allies will send about 80 Leopard 2 tanks. So 80 Leopard 2 tanks, you know, it will take 2 to 3 months to be fully operational, Portugal says, due to the fact that they got to drain these people. So basically, you know, the thing is, it's getting bad, okay? I personally think we should pull out. We don't have the money, okay? That's the first thing, okay? But sake of the argument, let's just say this escalates to full-blown nuclear war or a full-blown banking collapse, right? And that is something I don't like to talk about, but we're going to have to tap it in the butt. So here it goes. So, because of this whole nuclear war thing, right? And the banking collapse happening, people are worried. They're worried where their next meal is going to be. They're worried that their family's going to be alive, right? So, the point you got to ask yourself is, you want to survive? Then keep on prepping. If you don't, then change the channel. The thing is when it comes to picky eaters, this is where it gets complicated, okay? You're going to have every person out there, okay, in the plains, in the fields, wherever. They're not going to have the technology to check for radiation. So let's just go over what Mama Pee Wee wanted me to semi-teach you guys in this lesson, okay? So nuclear war goes off, right? You got a 15-minute window. Let's just say you get an area. It says nuclear launch, you know, imminent, right? But they don't tell us what cities, right? Or they might. They say, oh, you know, and the U.S. government's trying to shoot them down. They'll say nuclear window, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, countdown, right? And let's just say the U.S. shoots down 99% of them, but one hits, right? Or two hits. Let's just say one hits and wipes out half of Texas, for example, just hypothetically, right? Whoops, Texas, right? And says one hit, if it gets through, goes to, say, New York and Chicago, right? But everything else was shot down in the air, right? That's cool, right? We're safe. Wrong. You got the radiation. Now that it's hit and you think you're all protected, you know, in the city, do you have your preps? Do you have your potassium iodine? I know someone said to me, oh, here's sugar, my potassium iodine, I'm fine. Really? But do you have the foods you can survive, right? I'm talking real food. I'm talking about stuff that you prep, not stuff that you don't prep. Okay, I got a tripod coming soon. I have several other items coming. Okay, the American people turn around and they think that they could prep with crackers and cheese. You can live on crackers and cheese. I'm sorry, you can't live on crackers and cheese, okay? You cannot live on crackers and cheese. You can't live on anything. Point being is you have to look at the picture. You got the picky eaters, okay? Let me put it this way. Nuclear war or banking collapse / Great Depression. There's going to be people knocking on your door, smelling your food. Let's give Higgins, for example. He's sitting there cooking up a sausage rope. Next thing you know, someone's looking through, trying to knock on the front door. One's on the back door. He's locked in, and he's trying to make his dinner. Maybe it's microwavable. Maybe he uses the microwave for that reason. Maybe, see, I can poke the honey badger again. But my point is for the sake of the argument, someone might smell him frying up a sausage rope, and all of a sudden they're knocking on his door trying to get in so they can eat too, because this smells good. That's why you got to basically take precautions, right? Then you got the picky eaters, okay? The picky eaters. You got the picky eaters. Picky eaters are like, oh, well, you know, let's put it to you this way. There's a hoity-toity person. An SHTF situation happens. Hoity-toity's now hungry. She's like, where's the brie? Which reminds me, don't I have some brie? I told Chloe to heat that up for me. I was going to sample the way Zoe says that you bake the damn stuff. I don't even see it in here. I think Chloe ate the damn. I think Chloe and I don't even know where my brie went. I got so many damn Ziploc bags. I told Chloe the other day to clean the damn thing. We got onions and potatoes right here. More bell peppers they gave us. Cucumbers, which are completely rotten apparently. I get rid of these. Rotten cucumbers. Yeah. See, told Chloe once a week to clean out the fridge to make sure she has all her fresh preps in here, right? Can't make onions and tomatoes without, So I was talking about that brie cheese somewhere. Here it is. The brie cheese is right here. So I'm going to have to do a cleaning today. I think make some room. But it's always good to make sure you have room, right? So instead of arguing, let's just get down to brass tacks. I love all you anyways, okay? What's this? Oh, yeah. Useless. Okay, so shall we get this in there? So I asked Chloe the other day. See, I gotta reuse something because no one's telling me where the fucking paper towels is. I mean, literally, it's not that simple. But anyways, I can't complain. It's good what it did. So, point being for you picky preppers out there, right? You sit there and you say, oh, well, let me put it together. There's the picky preppers out there. There's the non-picky preppers, okay? Let me tell you the picky preppers, okay? Picky preppers. Look at this. Simple. You can't make it work. You do this. See? This is what happens when you basically keep brushing, right? You get something like this. You gotta be very careful with your hair. I haven't had my hair done. It's so long. And then sometimes you have to just break the curse. But this is why you got to basically keep brushing your damn hair. Anyways, Swiss Army knife like this comes in handy for that purpose. It's basically small and lightweight, sharp, and does the job. But I'm not here to talk about Swiss Army knives. I'm here to talk about prepping. So for example, let me tell you one of my favorite staples. Beans, ramen, and rice. I live on beans, ramens, and rice. Fortunately, the other guy might have to live on brie, cheese, nuts, and whatever else, right? So you sit there and you say to me, how does this play out? I'll tell you. So basically, when it comes to prepping, right, you got to prep. It's like taking care of your hair. You got to basically do hair care, right? Otherwise, it might get dry and fray, right? So think of it from a prepping point of view, right? Prepping point of view is this. When you're prepping, you can't be fucking picky, okay? There's people out there that say, oh, well, we'll just, if we don't have food, we'll kill someone for it, right? That's not the answer. Murder's not the answer. But you got to look at the other side of the coin, too. So, for example, think of the rich hoity-toities. They turn around and they want their brie and their steaks and whatever, right? It's going to be every man, woman, and child for themselves. People don't realize that. They sit there and they think everything's going to be handed to them for free, right? Government's going to keep giving you beef, right? What if the government turns around after the nuclear war or World War III or the banking collapse? An SHTF that's so severe that it's every man, woman, and child for themselves. And yet, here we go. Email probably from Higgins again. Oh, you're using that. I didn't say that. I said best of luck to you, Brother Higgins. I never said anything negative today, did I? So anyways, I had a nice conversation with someone, and this topic came up, which was really interesting because you got picky people complaining about food. Now, you guys sit there and you're always like, I'm using my husband's cup, by the way, today. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty. So basically, you preppers out there need to ask yourself, how much are you willing to sacrifice? Let me tell you the secret. I got plans this month. You're like, oh, plans? What plans? Plans. You see, next month is payday. And because next month is pay month, I gotta find out where the hell she keeps moving my fucking thing, right? Keep wondering if the fucking ceiling's leaking. The other day, I thought I felt some misty spray on my arm, and I thought maybe I was going insane, But anyways, so my point being is the American people, right, is turning around. And they're basically blatantly thinking the government is going to bail them out, right? Fortunately, they're not talking about the repercussions of the food problem. Now, there's picky food out there, okay? Picky people. And all these picky people turn around, and what do? They don't do anything. Like the other day, right? All actions and no word, all words and no action, right? And yet, the American people need to realize, as a prepper, that there's people out there in the world that are, how do I say it, picky. World War III happens, nuclear war. You better just bend over, kiss your ass goodbye. But people say, oh, that's not good. Well, thing is before the immediate effect, you have to have all your water, your food, everything ready. Because if your area gets radioactive, you have to have your bottled water. And you also have to have a police radio with batteries that can maintain a signal where you're in the deepest part, where if you go out, the other day I was talking to Chloe about a movie called The Day After. It's about nuclear war. And Chloe said to me, well, I don't want to watch it. I said, why not? Well, they kill a dog in it. She's got feelings for dogs, right? Well, it was either the dog got caught in the blast or not. But if you look at the after effect of the war or the bombs, you'll realize that people's cows were dead too. So it's not just livestock and animals, it was everything. And the people that came out didn't know they were exposed for radiation. Even if you have potassium iodide tablets, you can still be exposed to radiation. So people say to me, what do you do? Well, after a nuclear explosion, you literally turn around, you go through your preps, but you don't leave your house. That's the thing. You need to train your family and your friends that door stays closed and always stays closed for at least a week. You man the radio. As long as you have power, you can run it. Without power, you better have extra backup scanners ahead just in case. And you can also tap into the military frequencies. At that point, the military channels will be being used more to basically coordinate with federal agencies. Now, if you say, oh, well, I'm running analog, but they're digital, that's where you invest in at least a few $100 digital. Now, if you know your area is basically analog, then you get analog. If you know the area for the law enforcement is phase 1 trunking at phase 1. Now, if you can afford a phase 2 digital trunking, you'll cover everything up to, that's the thing, right? So a lot of you people out there have said, well, what do you do afterwards? You stay put, you drink your water, you listen to the radio, you focus. You don't sit there and worry about things you can't change. All right. Now the next step, all right, is the picky eaters, right? You got these picky eaters, right? You can't cater to picky eaters during a pandemic. That's why we're talking to him. And look, if there's a shit at the fan situation, you got two situations going through your head. One, do you supply food, normal food, for a person that thinks they deserve better food? Like, for example, I know people out there, and I'm not going to give names, who literally believes that, let me put it to you this way. I got two types of friends, okay? I got friend set one. All right, let's just say the ones that they are upstanding citizens. They help out a lot of people. They do their chores. They do everything. They're great people. Great, awesome people. They look after their people. Then you got friends, or subset 2, I should say, not really friends, but people, subset 2 of people, categories, people. People that believe that they're entitled, all right? Now, entitled, privileged son of a bitches do not apply in my household, all right? You guys turn around and you say, but Rita, no buts, but Rita, no buts, but Rita, no buts. You see, the entitled Peckerwoods aren't entitled, in my opinion. You pay for it. Look at the other day, okay? I made a joke with a friend of mine, right? One of my friends is an author. Another friend's becoming an author. My first friend, who's an author, said, I got some new books for you to review. I'm sending them to you. No charge, as usual. Just do the usual drill. Put it on your YouTube channel, your secondary channel. Will do, lady. And then you got the first book, right? The first company, right? Right? She's like bipolar, borderline, alcoholic, drug pill popping person who's found God and Trump's the Messiah and all this stuff. It's her opinion. I like to review the books because she sends them to me. She doesn't expect anything from me. I can just say this book's great. Everything she's written so far has been great, right? Then you have the stuck-up, snooty, hooty, tooty turd nuggets. I'm not talking about my author friend who's becoming an author or is an author or writing a current book, or another friend, but I'm saying you got these people out there that think, their shit don't stink, right? And I'm not talking about my friends. I'm talking about the average people. They're like, and these people sit there and think that they can live on fucking rice, dehydrated. One person sent me a link, a friend of mine who sent me dehydrated beans. Okay, now let me just tell you, I didn't even know what fucking dehydrated beans were until I looked it up today. I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's dehydrated beans, pa. But deep down, what is a dehydrated bean? Tilt from Stargate. What is an Oprah? What is a dehydrated bean? The truth of the matter is, people, is you can't be picky, okay? The nuclear war goes off and you have a year's supply of beans and a year's supply of black beans and a year's supply of white beans and a year's supply of lentil beans. What are you going to do? You going to fucking eat the beans? Or are you going to sit there and be hoity-toity and be like, oh, I need my brie cheese? Then you can go and frickin' die. A lot of people are going to roll over and die. And you know what? There's people out there in this world that ain't going to give a shit about you or other people when the nuclear fallout happens, or a depression or a major depression. View all shipments. So this one says, unauthorized says, okay, I have something tracking. I'm tracking something right now. Track a package. Track a package. I love how you got this. Dude. Oh, yeah. See, I'm recently tracking this. Cool. See, I actually am logged in so I can actually view this. View details. So it says it'll be here tomorrow. All right, so I'll know if this is out for delivery tomorrow. So it'll be awesome. It'll be flying in, and yep. So basically, it'll be cool. So couple things I want to share with you. So when you basically sit there and you're literally picky for food, you can't be picky for food. Literally, Chloe can't make a decision, right? Well, let me give you a thing. Okay, let's do a situation, a TV situation. Okay, a TV situation, right? Where we're on an island. There's me, Higgins, Chloe, Fanny, Pee Wee, and Zoe, right? And they're all basically prepping, okay? Me, I'll eat what I have to survive. As long as it ain't radiated, I can fish, I can do what I need. Whereas Fanny and Pee Wee, they'll eat what they need. Sometimes they might not think. Um, Chloe likes sardines and anchovies. She could live on sardines and anchovies and stuff, but she could make herself a cup of brown rice and serve her a couple little salty little sardines or anchovies. She'd be happy as hell. Yeah, which reminds me, I gotta send Chloe out today on a mission, so I gotta get this moving along soon. But the point is, you got picky eaters and you got picky eaters, but eventually people will sit there and say they want to die because they're eating nothing but beans. Or think of it, beans as a substance. But what if you run out of someone runs out of brie cheese and dehydrated beans and all the hoity-toity stuff? You gonna sit there and curl up and die? Or are you gonna sit there and think you made some poor choices? I mean, look, as a prepper, there's two types of preppers out there. There's the hopeful preppers that prep for natural disasters, that's it. And they think if nuclear war happens, they're going to bend over, kiss their ass goodbye. There's the secondary preppers like me, the massive preppers that are teaching everything. Ebo, you okay? You scared me. You were like shaking like you had a seizure. Mommy, I'm hungry. You okay? So then you have the second problem. You can go back to bed. I think he wants to lay somewhere and he can't. Poor bunny. Sometimes I wish Chloe would. Anyways, I'm not going to give him up because I don't want someone thinking he's dinner either. So then you have the problem with the picky preppers, right? Picky preppers turn around and there's the preppers, the hopefuls. They don't care. They're all talk, less conversation, more action. They're the ones that think Uncle Sam's going to take care of them. Then you have the other problem, right? I got to turn this on today because I keep talking about, Then you got the other problems, right? Here we go. I got to turn the broken thing on, right? Then you got the problem with, I got to get my meds filled that are picked up today. Then you got the problems with, these preppers, right? Put them all on an island. Who's going to be the one that's going to be the picky one? More likely on my scenario, Chloe would. But point is, Chloe doesn't have a hot bar to go to. So point is, people say, oh, you can't make fun of Chloe. I can. You see, going to the hot bar, it doesn't work. I mean, we already got 2 meals already planned for February, and those are testing sites, And I always talk about, uh uh apparently my advocate emailed me saying she's got to take one to emergency whatever doctor, so she's got to go to the doctors now. She's taking people to the doctors. That's interesting. 3 weeks out, can't even take care of. This is why I said a little more or less action. So apparently, yeah, so apparently I got to deal with this stuff. Hopefully I can get through this all. Yeah, so payday is coming up. So I got, yeah. Friday and Saturday is lunch. Sunday we're skipping, and then, yeah. So I already got this set up, February 6th to 12th. So it just takes us time. And then tomorrow we got 2 appointments, I think. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, look at that. So many damn things, and then we got a shopping window. I mean, literally, it's like. Hold on a sec, everyone. Put that on the shopping list. Yeast and bullion cube. I seen you're making bread. So apparently Chloe wants me to put yeast and bullion on the shopping list before I forget. So, anyways. Okay, so I did like 5 spreadsheets last night. So, trying to fill in the dots, Okay, so let's see. Okay, cool. So old man Poppy messaged me. See, I got so many emails coming in, right? I can't even justify it. I have a Google Voice for people who want to message me. People say to me, "Oh, Rita, what about your thing?" So Dad says, "For what it's worth." Okay. Oh my God! Now I gotta basically listen to that. So for some of you guys wondering, right? So I told Dad about this movie, right? It's called Elvis. So Dad turns around and etc. On it, right? And yeah. So basically, I want to tell you guys a story, right? So, what's this? So, I want to share with you guys something awesome, okay? As a prepper, I use a lot of utilization for tools, right? One is eBay, one is whatever, but you guys sit there, you message me half the time, and you say to me, another way to make sure you don't cut your finger is you can literally put tape on this, or sometimes you can use sandpaper and grout it down, but the thing is the screen literally cracked, okay? I've had these phones crack many times, but you know what? My phone still works. So, when picky people turn around and they buy food, right? They buy what they're picky for, right? I'm picky at dinner times. Chloe says, "Oh, what do you want?" Well, when I get hungry, I get hungry. Okay. When I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry. But for the sake of the argument, a lot of people out there need to realize that in a SHTF situation, you're not going to have the time to argue about baked beans. You're not going to have the time to argue about spam, lentils, whatever. You got the time to cook it, and you got the time to cook it, and that's it. Think about it. A lot of you preppers out there think that you can live on things, okay? Let me tell you what's going to happen in the future, okay? You're going to go to Walmart, Let me tell you why I monitor Walmart, okay? For pickiness, okay? For example, right? So I go and I put in tub of hamburger, right? Tub. Or is it, I always get it mixed up. Is it tub or, oh, it's a roll of hamburger. They always call it rolls, When you put it in, it's like roll. Okay, roll of hamburger. Okay, here we go. So when you look at the hamburger meat, right? And they're like 80, 20, 73, 27, right? 3 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever, right? What I'm looking for is basically enough hamburger to get me by, okay? A lot of people sit there and they say, oh, well, and then you need to invest in, you know, right? So hold on, let me look at something for a second. I'm going to add this card. I got a reason for it, okay? So, for example, right? I'm just looking at this. How many can you? So they're allowing you to only go up to 12 pounds of hamburger. So they're literally telling you you can have 12 pounds of hamburger. Yes. There. So so basically saved for later, right? They're literally turning around and telling you you can have a limit of 12 online. So 12 hamburgers online. So if you go and you take your last bit of food stamps, right? That's six chubs each, right? That's 10 pounds. That's 60 pounds of hamburger. So you get $180, right? On the hamburger. $180, right? That's what you got to pay every month, right? Then you start to put together your budget and you can basically do that. But what if people are sitting there like, well, I'm not going to put that crap in my stomach. There's too much fat. Well, point is you got a choice. You can invest in your beef, you can invest on sales, or you can live on stuff. I mean, look, my mother and I lived on Hamburger Helper, okay? Hamburger Helper, different various. We never did tuna because I wasn't a tuna fan, but my mom did her best, She took care of us. There was a method to her madness, okay? Problem is, when it comes to food stamps, you got to ask yourself, you guys are running out. I mean, literally, if you can go and get 100 and if you could get 120 pounds of hamburger in two settings, I mean, think about it. That's 30 pounds of hamburger for the month. All you got to do is go and buy a meat scale, right? You can go buy a meat scale, right? Digital meat scale and then a product scale, right? Meat scale and a product scale, right? That's all you need right there. The precision digital scale, right? And there you go. So what you do with it, it's a meat scale, right? You buy a meat scale and you're like, oh yes, I'm buying a meat scale. What are you doing with the meat scale? You're basically doing a meat scale for a reason. You're turning around and you're scaling what you need, right? So you get a meat scale, right? What's the meat scale for? Scale to cover the meat. Fortunately, Chloe and I would have to buy the right color. The green one. Oh, I like that green one. The green one. Give me the green one. You know, last time we tried doing a scale, it broke. But that's for our weight. It wasn't hard to program, you know. So, what are you doing now? You taking that to wear today? I'm gonna wear something until I get my laundry done. Oh, fine, whatever. Maybe like clean that pile up sitting in the middle of the living room. That pile up that is sitting there. Well, I don't want to snap at you either. I'm basically don't snap at me. I got work to do. So basically, guys, while we have him out here, I gotta show you this. Hello, everyone. My name is Moppy. How are you today? Yeah, look at me. I got a haircut. No matting, and I look like a little rat dog. Yeah, I was always like the non-shaved version of whatever he is. Lhasa Apso, Shih Tzu, Havanese. Look at him. He looks so cute. He looks so. Your hair. Did she screw you up? Oh, didn't mean to move you wrong. Come here. Didn't mean to hurt you. No, I didn't mean to hurt you. I was picking you up wrong. Look. Your ears look funky. It looks lopsided. It looks like on the camera your ears aren't proper. Let's look again, shall we? Come here. Oh, come here. So apparently she wants bullion. I ate the hot dogs. You know those hot dogs weren't that good. Yeah. So yeah, come here. Yeah, look at him. He doesn't look so happy. He looks unhappy. He looks like a rat dog. He looks like every time you give him a haircut, he looks like a different doggy. Aunt Tara say anything about me? No, Aunt Tara hasn't said anything about Moppy the Shih Tzu getting a haircut. No, I don't have anything, but I get it. Look, I'm going to do something, okay? So apparently this was the list, okay? So apparently she wants, what was it she said she needed? Okay, she wants, does any of these have that what I need? Oh. So. First of all, I can tell you certain items are not on here. They're basically thinking you want to buy canned vinyl. Let's look here for a second. So canned Duke super broth. So what was it she said she wanted? She wanted bouillon cubes. I think she was gonna make a soup, so let's just put soup and broth. So that'd be what, canned goods? So apparently she wanted Okay, and then she said something about yeast. Oh yeah, is there any yeast here? Nope. Don't you just love this? Yeast, broth. That should be it, right? Does any of these actually have this? This would be under baking and spices, you see. Baking spices, no yeast. Baking, no yeast. Breads. This one doesn't even know. Oh, yeah, here it is. Cake mix. Yeah. There you go, peeps. Let's see if that's everything. Chloe? Besides picking meds up, what was it on the list? You were asking for bullion and yeast? That's the only thing? Alright. Yep. Okay, peeps. There you go. So that's all she wanted: yeast and broth. So basically, I didn't even get to finish my project I was working on, I guess, because I had to. Okay, this was already in the preps list. So what I'm adding on the preppers list currently for you guys is meat scales. So for example, when you buy products, you're going to have to look at the big picture, right? A lot of people say to me, oh, buy bread maker, right? Well, for example, what if there's no power, huh? You just wasted $125 to get used to bread making that goes out. A lot of people don't realize that, electronic appliances only work if there is full power support. That's why you got to ask yourself, are you going to be making bread during a nuclear war? Or a nuclear winter or whatever, dude, the fact that the power is gone. No, you're not. So I wanted to share that with you. So Prepper's list currently has got scales, so we're good. I decided to put scales in today as I was talking to someone about that. But, my point was out of love for you all is what are you going to do when the shit hits fan? What are you truly going to do? Are you sit around and be like, oh, well, the world's coming to an end, or, oh, we got this, or whatever? I mean, look, I love ramen. One of my favorite staples, but ramen's going through the roof. Why? Because everyone is freaking buying it. I mean, look, the supply and demand. All right, let me just tell you. Here's the current preppers list. Supply and demand is so high right now for groceries, it ain't funny. No. And because of it, you get the idea. I gotta make sure the phone's charged. So my advocate called me, told me she's gotta cancel. So 4 to 5. So I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. All right, so I got 5 hours to game. So basically, for you preppers out there, you're wondering, right? Got some reviews to do tomorrow for you guys. It'll be interesting how it plays out. But honestly, as a woman, I can clearly tell you that you preppers need to wake up, smell what you're shoveling, because it's not going to get any easier. It's going to get worse, and because of that, the preppers list is getting bigger. But, it's if you want to basically get away with just the bare necessities, get yourself meat scale, food scale, and water and food. You don't need the rest of fancy smancy stuff. I would recommend a small radio for a situation. Now, fortunately, that's what it is. you know. So you got to prepare for So apparently, the general is saying we're not going to be sending Ukrainians training in the U.S. Probably out of Fort Knox for tanks. Yeah, so we're giving them tank training now. Give us the tools and we will finish the job well. Okay, so you got to look at the war in Ukraine's escalating. Then you gotta ask yourself about little Marpo there. Look at him, he's so cute. Hi, you look like you a shaved little doggo. How you doing? Feeling better, huh? You know, it is an interesting transformation. You know, you got a shaggy little dog that looks shaggy to this little fluffy guy right here that looks just so adorable. You know, he goes from teddy bear to non-teddy bear. Hey, boom, boom. Hey, mop, mop. And then when you get him, he's a new dog. You know, and then Chloe says, "Oh, look, you got a new dog." You know, and this saves us what? $200 by doing our haircut ourselves by basically providing the oil and the trimmers. We did. Chloe's learned to do it. Took her a while, but she's become a master at giving him a haircut. It doesn't even look like my dog. He looks like, I don't know what he looks like. He looks like a little giant little shaved rat dog, you know, but I love him no matter what. So, but anyways, when it comes to picky people during a shit at the fan situation, if you're gonna freaking eat all the hoity-toity stuff, then you don't have it. Then what happens when you don't have organic foods? Then what happens when you don't have any, you know, there's two types of people in the world. You got the organic people. I like organic myself. And then you got the non-organic people. The one that just says, it's cheap, I'll eat it. Right. But what in the situation, right? What if in the situation, Chittit's fan, right? You got someone like me sitting there saying, okay, Chloe, we got 6 months of hamburger, we better use it. Chloe's like Roger Wilco, right? So Chloe's making hamburger with a slap of ramen, you know, maybe a ramen hamburger burger or something, right? Whatever, unique flavors to get your protein, right? Meanwhile, while you're studying and working and fighting, right? Fighting, right? I'm telling you guys a story. I love you guys to a T. And then you're standing around, right? I told Chloe the other day to be very, very frugal, right? And so, story goes like this. You guys sit there and you're like, okay. And then, you know, you turn around and you tell Chloe to cook something, right? Like hamburger, right? Let's just say she does it, right? During this shit hits fan, right? We're sitting there eating hamburger, right? That we prepped for, right? There's other people that are sitting there, right? Sitting there going, oh, well, I can't eat hamburger helper because I can't eat that crap. So they go down, let's just say radiation clears, you know, after like a couple weeks, you know, and they're like, okay, normal is going to be coming, right? And they go, I'm giving an example, I'm not giving names. And they go out and they find the army's in place, telling her, oh, you can spend 30 minutes a day out for the next month due to radiation. So they wait, you know, and they finally go out and they sell food. But eventually their organic, tasty foods dwindling, right? And they're sitting there and they're starting to realize that the army's in charge. And yet they write a journal, dear journal, the army's still here, and apparently it's worse than we thought. I wonder how my friends are doing. Meanwhile, I'm documenting video journals. Let's just say, we have internet restored eventually, right? But meanwhile, I'm writing journals and eating. And all of a sudden, I'm eating. And I'm eating hamburger, right? Maybe I'm sitting there and I'm eating hamburger. Maybe my friend says, oh, is the postal service working? Sends me a letter. It says, Dear Rita, what's it like out there? I tell him, we converse back and forth. Maybe we bought stamps, right? That was their thing, their plan. Buy stamps, right? So maybe it was a plan to buy stamps, right? Hypothetically. So we're conversing back and forth, right? He or she's not asking me about food. They know prepper like me is good to go. Meanwhile, what happens with the rest of the world, right? We're conversing, right? We're connecting. Meanwhile, we don't know what happens to Brother Higgins, Mama Fanny, Mama Pee Wee. None of that. Chloe and I were just eating hamburger, right? Meanwhile, you got someone sitting there, right? Hoity-toity person sitting there, right? No organic food, no farmer's foods made. Didn't stockpile a hamburger like I told them because, I'm not going to eat that crap. Next thing you know, right? Jokingly, of course. Next thing you know, all their preps are gone. Me? Hamburger, 27, what is it? 73.27 hamburgers. What do I do with it? Chili. Don't want chili? Hamburger. Not interested in hamburger? Hamburger helper. Well, I'm not going to eat hamburger helper. Put that crap in my body. When you have hamburger helper as a last resort, you're fine. No power, no hamburger buns being made. You see, my point is for you preppers is you got to make a statement. You know what? I wish Chloe would come out here for 5 minutes. I got a question for her that's really... I said the blue chair. You know what? I'm not going to waste my time on her fucking...
What is it?
You don't need to be combative with me, you son of a turkey.
Ask me a question right here. I can hear you.
Fine. I don't want you on camera. My question to you is, in a shit hit the fan situation, would you be grateful for food or would you be a picky son of a bitch?
I'd be grateful for food unless it is food my body can't digest.
She can't live on beans. No.
I could live on beans, but if it's only cheese, then that's a problem.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, let me put it this way. I didn't mean to say it in that terms. She knows that I would only be eating cheese for myself, not for her. She would be stuck with other foods. Beans, rice, lentils, black beans, kidney beans, white beans.
If we only had walnuts, pecans, and hickory nuts, then yes, I could survive off that.
Well, I wouldn't allow that. Hey, Mop, how you doing? I'm going under the bed. So,
as long as it's food that I'm not allergic to, I'm going for it. But if they don't get food I'm allergic to, then there's a problem.
Problem is the thing is, we know what Chloe's allergic to, okay? The problem is you got to take that into account, okay? Some people are lactose tolerant. Some people are allergic to cheese. And some people are allergic to shellfish and fish in general. So you got to take that into account. But you know what? If Chloe had to sit there and live on ramen and beans and rice, I bet you she could live on several cases of little sardines or anchovies or little mackerel fillets to add to her food.
Here's the bag full of his hair.
You hear that, Mop? He's looking at me like, I got a haircut. That's all your hair, son. You feel like you're like, what, 10 pounds lighter now, Moppy?
Yeah, I feel lighter. I feel much better. I actually feel like you can run now. I feel freer. I feel like my body's fine.
So, what I'm going to do is this. Watch this, Mommy. Watch this. Hey, heifer girl. Go wash your face and take me for a pooper.
I will.
Oh, yeah, you will soon. You always say that. And I go to the store and they come back and take me. You always use that card every damn day of the week. Don't even start with Mommy Rita. She's on YouTube. Toilet Bowl McGee over there. Moppy, you got a haircut. Yeah, well, I'm surprised she didn't add the $1.09 bag of Tritos for me. You're out. You got one left. I'm saving it. I got your orders. Gotta be scared. We gotta save the money. Yeah, always saving the money for something. You know, you got this, man. Anyways, so yeah. So, Mom, what's doing up? Yep. So apparently, Mommy Rita's order was shipped finally. 2 ships. The next orders will be coming in when? Wait for your dog food to ship. Oh, great. So apparently, I got a joke for you, okay, guys. So apparently, my package coming from UPS is in Troutdale. Last time they shipped it FedEx and it was stolen. I hope this time UPS doesn't steal my package. You know, I got a couple things to share with you. Something that I thought you might be of an interest too. But anyways, my point being is you can't be picky on food. When all the organic food runs out, and the farmers are struggling right now, and all the stores are starting to run out, you're going to either have to pay a lot more money for your food or you're going to turn around and just give up on some of your grub. Yeah, so I'm looking at view all shipments. View all shipments. Track a package. I like that stupid thing, you know. Shipment progress. So apparently it says on its way. It left. It's an origins count Troutdale. So UPS will get the package and it'll be here in 2 days. Apparently, it's Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday and it's cloudy today. Chloe should be happy. It's cloudy. Chloe's always like, oh, it's raining. It's raining. It's a raining art. So I like how UPS has got this thing here and it says tracking package, right? And it says on its way. So I got a story for you guys, okay? This is really interesting, okay? I gotta tell you the funniest, stupidest thing in the world, okay? I love all of you, by the way. Let me tell you a little joke, right? So Chloe turns around, right? She wants to be nice, right? I told her, oh, guess what? You know, she's like, what's that? I said, um, the lovely Zoe, right? I said, we got to make sure it doesn't get stolen. Chloe said, oh, yeah, no problem. I said, sent me a Valentine's present. I'm supposed to review it soon, right? But we're also going to do a Valentine's thing, right? For all of you guys here on YouTube. And Zoe's happy to set up Valentine's 14th, which she's like, schedule it in. So I got to put in Valentine's show, right? But anyways, I want to tell you guys the funniest story, okay? Here we go. 14th. All right, so let me just tell you guys the thing, okay, about prepping. So we're sitting around relaxing, minding our own business, right? And lo and behold, right? You know, Zoe says, yeah, I got a present coming, right? And I'm like, you know, you don't have to do this, right? She's like, oh no, I want to. All right, so Chloe turns around. I gotta tell you this, right? And she says to me, this whole Valentine's thing is funny, right? Here we go. So currently the only thing that's scheduled for the next page on this list is this. YouTube asked me, oh, you want to hear another thing? So Amazon asked me the other day, right? Amazon emails me and they said, are you going to do a review of this? I thought, I could review the products I bought, right? Then I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to complain about it because they're too small. That's the thing. I want bigger, right? Well, the company turned around and emailed me, right? And they're like, oh, you shouldn't be reviewing Amazon. You should be reviewing whatever it is, something, this one. Well, I can't even remember the name of it, right? Yeah, Clever Fox, right? And I'm thinking, yeah, if you want a planner for home, this is basically a home planner and a daily planner for everything, right? So I got to maintain Chloe's planners, my planners, everything else, right? So I'm juggling 2 planners, right? Plus budget planners, travel planners, etc., right? And then I got to set everything up on the ferry to pass time, right? So when I'm going out to meet Chloe's mom on Saturday, I'm not just basically prepping, right? I'm literally going through all these, right? And hoping my other meal planners come through and then everything else, right? So yeah, it looked like crap. Kind of looked like a tubby, Double chin maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I want to tell you guys a story. So I got all this set up for next month, right? So, I got to coordinate things. So then you'll. You see, it's really, really annoying me. It's really taking a lot out of me, too. All those damn fucking triggers, Anyways, I got to deal with that on a daily basis. Moppy's looking for Chloe again, so. I got to set up the February calendar soon. Start from day to day for 28, because this is a new planner, go from there. And this is what they call the purse size budget planner. See? Purse size budget planner. And then I have my planners labeled red pins, budget planners, green pins for daily planners. And so you got this budget planner, right? And this is the budget thing. So for a budget planner like this as a prepper, I got these little stickers, and it helps me out, But then you got March, right? March is another plan, right? So I tried to teach Chloe with the stickers, right? Bill days, etc., right? So this is like we give you like 500 expenses, right? Let's just put March down, I guess. So we'll set this up. All right, so basically, a lot of people sit there and they say, well, what's the difference between the smaller one and the bigger one? The bigger one is the bigger one, the smaller one, the thinner one for purse size, but purse size one's good too, this just tells you what you need to know, Let's see, this is year 1, it's February, I think it is. Is this what it is? Let me see, February's here. Okay, so what you do is you look at your calendar for a second, right? So you got February starts on a Wednesday. So you go Wednesday the 1st. Right here. So and then you work from there, you see, as a prepper. You can also use this as a temporary meal planner too if you don't know what you're doing. Fortunately, your damn planner would fill up pretty damn quickly too. A lot of people sit there and say, Rita, are you serious? I'm like, yep. So, anyways. So, an advocate, right? You know, just so I could comment. New Deal, yes. So a lot of you have been asking me, what do we do about this? What do we do about that? You don't do anything basically 2021. You basically got to look at the picky person, all right? You got to start talking to the picky person now and say, look, if shit hits the fan situation, are you going to be able to survive? No, because if they want fucking brie cheese, they're going to fucking die as a hoity-toity son of a bitch. Now, you can't keep stockpiling everything. I mean, you're limited on supplies, you know. If I make any corrections, I'll let you know. But I think this is it for February. So, with this done, what you do then is you take the February plan, right? And you look at this sheet of paper. Now, you guys probably sitting there thinking, what sheet of paper? The sheet of paper I'm working on. You see, you know, they give you a planner, right? But how many freaking bookmarks do they give you? That's the problem, you see. It just has one bookmark. Fine. We'll do the monthly plans. We'll set it to the monthly system first because I'm not done with it yet. Okay, so yeah, monthly, see? And then what you do is you look at this stuff, right? Stickers. Uh, and then when you look at these cards, right, and you say, oh, there's no right stickers, that's where you go into something like this. And then the back, you get the other stickers. You can actually rotate your stickers out when you need it. So, for example, right, this says payday. You just basically put payday on the 3rd or the 2nd at night, right? Payday. And then you go bills. There's these little bills, right? So you take these bills, right? And you go bills. You know, we always have bills on the 4th. Right? And then bill on the 6th. See? Yeah, so we always have bills these 3 days of the month. Because they always get paid then, okay? So you got payday, bills, 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 right? And then you look at this as a prepper, right? And then you look at other things, see? Yeah, let's see here. Bill due, credit card, bill due, payday. Is there a thing that says shopping, no spend, reminder, don't forget, debt paid, bill due, payday, payday, payday. And that shows credit or debit. And they have something about shopping. Are we screwed? Oh, so I got some more bill stickers, but where's the shopping list? They give us all this crap, but they don't give something that says shopping. Sinking funds, priority on track, paycheck. Paid. Yeah, you see? They only give you one or two things for shopping, you know. Oh well, payday, milestone, bill due. Hmm. And this helps me maintain an orderly fashion, you know. They give you these stickers, right? Oh, there's another page. Is there one with shopping in here? Because I got, here we go, shopping, here we go. So I need to put this on for shopping, which is on the 4th, I think. Chloe said she wants. Okay. Yeah, so. And then we got more stickers for bills. Yeah. I think these stickers are supposed to be the budget sketchers and setting up the budget for the next month. I'll have to learn the sticker modes, but you know what? I can probably get away with pulling it off pretty quickly too. Don't you just love that? Trouble unknown call. And then these stickers here, I have no clue what they mean or what they are. I gotta learn these stickers too. You know, you got like little bells. Actually, maybe this one was coming out. What's this? Oh, that's meditation, read a book, heart, you know, whatever, food. Maybe I'll have to study up on these, but they give you like 3 different sheets of stickers, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with these, you know? One fell off. Then, you know, where it went. I fell off on the floor. Okay, cool. So, anyways, like I said, everyone, I gotta get going soon. But you can't be picky during a shit hit the fan situation because it ain't gonna be cool. It's gonna basically be very disturbing when you can't, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna head out. Only got 2 those 3 items to get. Your meds, yeast, and bowling cubes. That's all I'm getting. Where's the list?
I don't know. Oh, the list is right here. Sorry. Yes. Fortunately, they're telling me I can't get coupons anymore for Skull.
I like a small pinch.
Fine, since you're buying the next can anyways, take a small pinch. I was just talking about Skull, you son of a... Let me tell you the damn gripe I got. I can't log into my Skull account. Apparently, I don't even... You know what?
What's your med CR going to cost?
$4, I think. Let me check on something. So, apparently, let's go to Grizzly.
What kind of meds are they? Your heart meds?
No. Tum-tum meds. I had a lot of problems with that pizza and hot dogs last night. Anyways, they're right here. You want to take the can with you? Just make sure you get the right ones.
Yeah, we can take the bottle.
Also, take the telebono too. Okay. Here we go. So.
All right. Well, I'm getting only 3 items.
Yeah.
Yeast is because I want to make some bread.
Let me. Yeah, I know. That's great bread. Let me look at this. Damn fucking son of a bitch.
And we should have some butter, right?
We have some butter. We got that stuff the food bank gave us.
I can use some of it to make garlic bread. But, oh, we got plenty of it too.
Leave my Tillamook alone. You can use the other crap first.
Use it, but I got 2 sticks of these anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, 3. I don't know how many of these butters we have. They're all unsalted, but still. Damn, some of these. Does butter ever go bad? Your Majesty, does this butter ever go bad?
No, it doesn't. Why?
Oh, I just made it like lard.
Yes. Made with pig fat. Expires, but expires like a long time. Dude, I just fucking gave you my password, you pecker wads. Fine, let's see what happens here. Alright. So apparently, let me look at this. Just give me my coupons. Work on the skull problem. All right, so skull's going this, right? What? Two S's. You guys are probably saying 2 S's. Yes. Yes. Just fucking forget the password, you fucking cock-sucking motherfucking son of a bitch. I hate when this fucking Peckerwood does this. Oh, we don't find you in the system because, you fucking dicks. Just there's my fucking system. So apparently they kicked me out of Skull. I ain't gonna call these fucking. Your birth date is not right. It is right, son of a bitch. Fine, you know what? We'll fucking do it this way then. And fucking Peckerwooded son of a bitch. This information, you see, that's the problem. They keep fucking screwing you over. You get Grizzly now, but Grizzly doesn't send you any in the mail. They turn around there and they're like, oh, we can't do this. And Copenhagen's the same. But Skull keeps emailing me, right? Skull's right here, right? Fine, let's do it this way, you son of a bitch. Let's see what these peckerwads say to this, right? Username? Forgot you. You username email. Fine. See, this is why I hate these fucking websites anymore. There. Fucking son of a bitch. Send to the US, you fucking cock-sucking moronic bozo son of a bitch. Damn fucking dumbasses. Yes, I'm gonna fucking reset it again, you fucking twat stinkers. What the hell? I fucking. Look at this. It says right here. Reset. Fine. Gotta reset the damn password yet again. Here we go. New password, fine. Finally, you see? I hate when they gotta do this. Not now, you son of a bitch. Just give me my damn tobacco coupons. That's all I give two shits about anyways. So you guys see me upset. Son of a bitch. I don't know the French or tobacco. Yeah, I bought it. They always fucking say that to me. I bought it. Hey, where the hell's my coupons, those damn pecker wads? I mean, literally, what the fuck is going on around here? I mean, literally, peacock. And then this, right? And then skull. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. I already signed in, you fucking dumbasses. Your coupons are here. Well, then give me my damn coupons. Your coupons mailed. See, that's what I want. Let me guess. Dumb son of a bitch is blocking something. Yeah. We found 62 trackers cookies. Whatever, dude. See, I hate when they do that to me. You know, they're like, we have the meat. Yeah. So, Grizzly's good. Copenhagen. I don't like Copes. I like Skull, but it's getting worser and worser for wear. Let's see what happens when we do this. Oh, yeah, see, we're Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, I saw the website fucking shuts down. You see this? I was like, click on coupons here. So, apparently their website's down. All right, get your coupons mailed. You know what? Their website's down. We'll fix it later, okay? I want to get out of here, okay? I've had enough coffee. I've had enough tobacco. I've got a bunny who's sad. So, bottom line for today's episode is simple. Do not be picky when it comes to food, because when you guys are picky, that's pretty bad. What you need to do is get some daily planners, budget planners. And daily planning, budget planners, etc. And then what you need to do is budget properly. I'm basically feeling like I'm running a freaking disabled housing complex myself. Pretty strict, you know. The problem is the management company is basically putting too much stress on me. And Chloe's like, oh, turn on Google Voice and yada, yada, yada. So we have to get our meds, which is one for 90-day supply. And then, yeah. Yeah. Yes. So I want to say I love all you peeps out there. Keep on prepping because it's going to get worse as worse can be. In the meantime, Zoe and I are going to do a Valentine's special for you guys. So look for that when the time comes. But like I said, I got to get moving because, you know, I got other work to do soon. But for you preppers out there, you got to realize, you know, I'm using everything at my disposal lists. Which reminds me, I need to check on some tools today on Amazon. You guys sit there and you look at me and you're like, what list are you looking at? I got so many lists. Let's see, there's the Chloe list, which I don't care for. The Zoe list, which is cool. I think the donation channel is where I put it in it. A lot of people said, well, what's the donation list? The donation list is something, here we go. So what I'm looking for currently is I'm checking on my planners. By the way, the other day I got a joke for you guys. So the other day I was looking for a few items, right? And someone asked me a question. And I was like, yeah, you know, Okay, so so the shopping cart went down in price currently, but Zoe and I were talking about shopping carts. I got to order pins and stuff. But anyways, I got some tabs open. So Higgins was messaging me about journal notebooks, hardbound. Yeah, and then you got Sim Still large. I'm looking at the shipping. First, you look at the shipping, and then second, you look at the reviews. So a lot of people sit there and they believe in their reviews. Like this one's got 1,100 ratings, but it's shipped from Amazon and some other company. This one is Retracy. Then you got this one, the bucket list. People sit there and they ask me, the bucket list. And then you got that one there, the Clever Fox store. Okay. Then you got the hourly planner. That's something that's been ordered. I'm just checking on the dates on that. You guys are probably sitting there thinking, what the hell? I bought an hourly planner in green so I could literally utilize everything I can for hourly planning, because that's how I'm going to have to do things, I think. And then there's an appointment book with 15-minute and hourly schedules. I needed that because of Chloe's damn appointments. And then there's a meal planner. It's in green. That's ordered. And then, and then I was looking at all these different things. It's like sold by and then shipped by. And I'm getting to the point where I don't mind buying something as long as Amazon's basically knows what's going on. So, give me 1 second. I got a tinkle. Looks so cute with that haircut. I love you. Right. All right, peeps, I got to get going. So, you've had an hour and 38 minutes with me, but the main thing is don't be picky. Prep for all contingencies. The preppers list I gave you's got beans, it's got rice, it's got everything you can survive with long-term shelf. In the meantime, I'd like to get out of here eventually so I can move along down the road. So I'd like you to, to prepare for the worst. Yeah. So with that said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Just remember, prepare for the worst and don't be picky on what you eat. Like Chloe said, she's going to make some bread. Her bread's not bad. You don't need a bread maker unless you really need a bread maker. And she makes garlic bread properly. That's pretty damn tasty alone. So, the main thing is it's awesome. So, that said, everyone, thanks for watching. And keep on prepping like your life depends on it. And prep like you got a pair, because it's going to get worse. And just remember, when you're prepping, you're not prepping just for you. You're prepping for your family. I, on the other hand, I've got some time. 5 o'clock is the time, so I'm going to get the phone charged up when it comes back, and I will be ready to go for that. I will be giving you guys an update after the 5 o'clock session, which means another YouTube video afterwards. It'll be smaller because I am got to work on these projects and prepping at the same time. So right now I'm checking this off in red. I like red. So Anyways, yeah, so I got some business emails to do. So I got an email to do when I get done and then game for a while. So, anyways, with that said, I should see if these are ready to go too for what I need. Is there a serial number on this, or do I need the... So I gotta find the serial number. All right, so this didn't take too long for what I need. All right, so I'm gonna send an email out after there to get this done. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I got business to do. So keep on prepping. Prep like your life depends on it. Learn new skills, new skill sets to survive. In the meantime, I got a lot of work to do. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please add, subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. So it's fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, bunny, service dog, service bunny. Hit the bell notification. Bell notification, thumbs up, subscribe button, and keep the comments nice. That's all we ask. Thank you so much. And God bless you and everything you do.